Will Nintendo NX get third-party support? That is what I will be asking within this video. Just wanted to give you my thoughts on the whole NX situation, just because I feel like a lot of people are getting a bit too carried away with the rumours knocking about, so that people are flipping shouting from the rooftops that it's more powerful than the PS4 and Xbox One. We don't know that for certain, it's only rumours at this moment in time. A lot of people saying, oh yeah, this Nintendo, system, we will be getting every third-party game, every flipping thing under the sun. I don't necessarily see it that way. I'm not as excited, if I can get my words out. I'm not as excited as what other people are out there. Of course, I am interested in these rumours that are coming out, and of course, I'm getting a little bit excited about these rumours. But in the back of my head, I know that they're only rumours and that specs for consoles, they change all the time. So what we know today could change tomorrow. So that's why I'm not getting too carried away until it officially gets announced. That's when I will actually get carried away. That's when you will see me come out and give you my thoughts on the NX. I think it's just too early at this moment in time just to get excited for it. That's just how I feel. So a lot of people are saying, oh yeah, the NX, it's got industry leading chips. That means we will get third party support. I don't necessarily see it that way. It all depends on the NX's architecture. If it is similar to the other consoles, then we will probably get third party games. But there's something at the back of my head that's saying, Snov, don't get your hopes up just yet, just because I basically was looking at the Wii U as my third party machine going into the Wii U in 2012, which looking back was completely stupid. But when you saw people like Warner Brothers and EA and Activision on stage at E3, I thought, great, we're going to get third party support this time. This time around, I'm just looking for first party titles like another Splatoon game, another Mario Kart game, as well as 3D Mario, a Zelda game. Definitely want to get into the Zelda franchise. So that is how I'm looking at the NX this time around. I'm not really banking on third party support. Even if the NX does have a good architecture, and you see people like EA, Activision and Warner Brothers on stage again, I'm just expecting them just to ditch the NX again. It obviously depends on how big the install base will be, and it depends on that sort of stuff. But I can just see third-party companies coming up with another excuse just because it's a Nintendo system. It seems like that they always come up with some sort of excuse. It's like with the Wii U, they said to start off with that there isn't the install base there, but with the Wii, they had a massive install base, but we never saw third-party games, or we never saw many third-party games because of its architecture. So possibly the architecture of the NX is the most important thing in terms of third-party support. But I just don't trust third parties anymore, just because they've screwed me over too many times. I'm just expecting them just to bring over old ports again with missing features, and then them just to run away from the NX and say something like, oh, it's not our fault, it's the customer's fault for not buying our products. Or they could say something like, oh, Nintendo's releasing their games at this moment in time, there's not enough space for us in the schedule. I could just see them coming out with that statement. So that is why I am a little bit sceptical about third party support on the NX. I think we will possibly get third party support to begin with, but I'm just not optimistic for the whole generation pretty much. That's just how I feel, just because I've been burned too many times by these third party companies. I don't necessarily see that the NX having industry leading chips, it is guaranteed third party support. That is a guarantee for third party support. That's just not how I feel at this moment in time. I need to see third party people come over here and support their games properly for me to believe that the NX will actually get proper third party support. At this moment in time, what I feel like is that maybe the third parties will show up at the launch of the NX just to try and make a quick buck. But after that, I think they will disappear again like what they did with the Wii U. I hope I'm wrong, I really do, but a lot of people are thinking that the NX will just be a perfect system. It will have every single first party game. Obviously it will do, just because Nintendo will develop games for it, but it will also have all of the third party games as well. I don't necessarily see it that way at this moment in time. Obviously we don't know what the NX is, but I think what you will need to do is buy another system for third party games again, like what it's always has been. That's what it's always has been. It always has been. I can't flip and speak, but it's always has been that way, where you have to buy two systems to get your third party support if you are a Nintendo fan. So yeah, that's just pretty much how I feel about third party support. I'm not getting carried away at this moment in time. I'm just waiting for official information, and I'm just waiting for these third party companies to prove me wrong. But I've been burned too many times by these third party companies. I just think they will come out with another excuse. If the architecture for the NX is good for them to port games over to the NX, and I think they will come up with another excuse, because that's what they always have done. If it's not the architecture's fault, then they'll probably come out with, oh, there's not enough people, the install base isn't there, or Nintendo, they're releasing their games so nobody's going to buy our games. That's what they'll probably come out with. That is what I'm expecting at this moment in time. Maybe I'm a little bit too pessimistic, but I'd rather not get let down, have my hopes up and get let down again, just because that's what happened with the Wii U. Have learned a lot from this generation, and I've learned not to trust third party companies pretty much. So yeah, that's just it for this video. I'm not sure what you're watching in the background, but hopefully you enjoyed that gameplay. Until next time, I'm Matt Veer for now. Goodbye.